Alright, there we go. Add a little volume to it. Alright, I guess everything is kind of looking the way it's supposed to. I'm having a... Yeah, I don't like that. We've already run into issues. Not really enjoying the fact that I can't seem to get Facebook chat in here. But alright, it doesn't really matter. You guys aren't here to watch me mess around with stuff. So let's get you all switched over. Alright, everything's looking good. Let's get signed in. Make sure everything's squared away the way it's supposed to be. Alright, is there anything that we need to grab? Is there anything that we left laying around? Those are donations. Alright, no. Let's get to our hideout. Need to check the good old currency exchange real quick. We got our flea bag Finnegan out here just proudly working. Where we go? 193.50. Man, they are really getting up there, bro. Alright, I think everything is looking pretty good. So I guess we'll switch that over. If something sounds wacky, guys, just let me know. Not sure if anybody's live watching. I don't know if we got any lurkers in the back. I'm not sure what's going on. I can't trust any of their numbers, so let's just go and get wild. Got space. We got space. Let's throw up the first one. We are going to be at the beach today. I did catch myself slapping in a reflect map this morning. So if y'all catch me taking a little bit of time to double check and read the maps twice. Alright, we got less cooldown rate too, so we gotta watch out for that. Okay, I guess my guy's just gonna stand there and get shot in the face 7 times instead of cast. Try to pick everything up. Whoa, they are some freezers. Alright, I just want to check some numbers. Man, everything is looking really good. I hope it stays that way. Yeah, alright, let's quit messing around. Let's get right in there to work. We did throw about 3 hours of mapping in earlier this morning. So that's why you could tell that the stash is just jam-packed with stuff. Is we got it. I figured after we get this one done, I'll go through and see if anything's worth keeping, what's price check everything, hit up the currency exchange. Hope that's something for as much noise as it made. Good lord. Let me turn that down just a tad bit. That's a little loud in my ear. Probably should have that going just a tad bit more. That way I can kind of keep an eye on volumes. Like I said, anybody lurking in the back or anybody that's on a platform that they're having issues keeping a live viewer count going. This is the first test run of the multi-streaming software. So, there's going to be bugs, there's going to be issues. It's just another day at the office as far as I'm concerned. But if there is anybody lurking, if they have time, be sure to throw a message. I do know that Facebook is being a pain in the ass, and I'm not getting any analytics off of them right now. So I don't know if that's something like I'm going to have to shut it off. And let me try that real quick. Let me try to turn that off. And then let me try turning that back on again. And I don't know if that'll help with anything or not, but they did suggest that. So I'm going to try one more time a message for everybody. Just go with the classic. Nope, it is not working for Facebook at all. And let me just check this real quick. Yeah. Yep, it is not working at all. So that's a real bummer. But hey, I'll be working on that another time. The comments, I guess, probably wouldn't be too bad. I could always set that up on a side screen or something. But I would like to have a viewer count. Not really for analytics, just so that way, like, if something were to happen and I had to cut the stream short, I could be like, hey, both of you on YouTube. But hey, we've only been up and going maybe 10-15 minutes. So, I mean, this is our first map, so it's time to just settle in the saddle. Whoop. You get that out of there, otherwise I'll start trying to do some dumb stuff when I'm picking up. Let's jump in here, see what's up. Should have gave him the old bufferino. What the? Get out of the boxes, bro. I mean, a mediocre pair of boots for a T16? I don't know, man. I think we could have got just maybe, you know, maybe half a map. I mean, you know, like maybe a 14 or a 15 for the guys. I'm not exactly sure where they're at, so I don't want to be picking up a bunch of lower end maps that nobody's ever going to use. But having a couple of them isn't really a bad idea with the new character that we're going to be starting pretty quick. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe we have 2 out of the 5 items for our Animate Guardian already. Bro, you want to run at me? What? That's it. We got a bubble boy just for that occasion. A little bit rude, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I gotta get that 4 slot opened up on my Atlas. That way I can get the magic pack in there. But 4.5C a crack. Wow. Those scarabs are going. Oh, not. Yeah, the scarabs are going spendy. I always mess those in essences up. Jerks. I seen what you're trying to do with the green stuff. Not a fan of it. Not a... Jeez, not a fan at all. Must have been losing my voice or something. Man, I do miss on Path of Exile too, where they've got the little check marks on the map. Like, did you get all of the, you know, the encased monsters? Did you get all of the Abyss? I do like that. That way I can kind of keep an eye on what's up.
Greetings.
Like, I spent C on those scarabs, so I kind of want to get some of my money back. Oh, nothing? Wow. hell? Currency. Just zing that stuff right away. Although I've got a special spot for y'all. Wham, right there. Alright. Somebody will... Boy, my boy Yonder's gonna have a hell of a time going through all of them later on. The beach is completed. Got 3 more scarabs to go. Heck yeah, now we're starting to get into some high percentage maps. Let's hope we get something good out of it. Looks like, what is that, Sacred Grove? Whoop. We get that mini-map overlay off the screen for y'all. Nobody wants to look at the game through everything. So, I don't know if anybody's out there lurking. As far as I know, Facebook is broken right now with the software. So if you happen to be watching on that, I don't know, maybe switch platform, maybe switch platforms, or at least like if you send a message on that platform on Facebook, maybe toss me a DM or a private message. Let me know approximately what time, and then that way I can kind of check and see what's going on. Like I said, I haven't been able to find a way just to pop out the regular chat, so that maybe I could like import it, but it just doesn't seem like it wants to work at all. Which I get that. I just don't want anybody just chatting their thumbs off over on the Facebook side and I'm not answering them because I don't even know what's happening. Not trying to be rude, just trying to let everybody know. So that'll be something that we will have to work on. I do see that Stream Elements didn't say that we're playing Grounded 2. That was nice to see. That was hilarious yesterday, or Sunday when we ran the 20-minute test. Just jumped in. Was like, hey, we're going to play some Grounded 2. Welcome to Path of Exile. That's some kind of collab event I haven't heard of? No, it's just forgot to change everything in Stream Elements. Actually, I forgot that I even had it set up for the Twitch account, so I don't know how long it's been since Grounded took off, but man, it's had to be a while. So I want to say I bought and played that game, I want to say the day it came out. I think that got a couple days out of us, and then just kind of ran out. But I mean, they have got so much going on with that game right now. It's amazing. I am so glad for them. I figure I'm gonna let a little bit of their stuff happen, and then I might get into it and actually play it for real. But man, do we have? I mean, we've got a lineup this year that is just crazy, y'all. I mean, this game this 3.29 expansion just came out, which is what, about 7 weeks after the launch of the Path of Exile 2 one. And then what is it, September 8th, I believe, we've got Valheim coming out in 1.0, and then in October we're gonna have Enshrouded dropping with their new stuff. And then sometime around November, December time, when Triple G has Exile Con. Did I get everything? Alright, there's no icon. So when they have Exile Con, supposedly they're going to be announcing when the next reset is. And then we're going to be getting into Path of Exile 2 1.0. I mean, they say that's the timeline of what's going to happen, so we'll see what actually happens, but I figure if nothing else, it's going to be around the first of the year, and we're going to have another one, probably with another Path of Exile reset. And when that league launch happens, I mean, we are going to be booked and busy coming up. Fire, gross, gross, and disgusting. That got reflect. Nope. And that's just a white one, and that's just a white one. All right. Looks good. I believe we were putting the white ones there, there. Nope, that was the yellow one. Oh well. And by yellow, I mean rare. But hello. Be pawning off a stack of those. Alright, where were we now? Got our next line of scarabs all ready to slap right in there. Currency tab can stack up. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. I don't know if it's the weather coming in, but I have got a scratch in my throat, so give me a second. I'm gonna go refill up my cup so that way I'm not sitting here coughing on the microphone. And I will be right back. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. Hopefully if you're watching after the fact, I hope you just happen to skip ahead and come to this part. I moved the mouse around a couple of times so that way if we're skipping ahead, which I understand. I just don't want to be coughing and clearing my throat up on the stream the whole time right in your guys' ear. But it looks like everything is looking really good. So the numbers are looking great. Hopefully we'll get some of the crew in here. That way we can start seeing some messages pop up, but I didn't put out too many messages or anything like that. I just kind of throw it up and message a couple people. Like if you have time, come say something in chat. That way I can see if it works. Hopefully there's a bunch of them on Facebook going, wow, this guy's rude. He ain't replying to nobody's comments, because I don't see any of them because Facebook is broken as far as I can see. Or I mean, there's a chance I don't have something set up right too. I'm not exactly sure. There was so many settings and so much stuff to get set up and authorized to try to get this going that I guess if I'm stuck without chat on one platform, I guess that'll just have to be the way it goes today, right? But earlier on this morning stream, if you guys were there, we did pick up that Eater of Worlds and the Syrian Exarch. We picked that up. I picked both of them up this morning. Then we got the Maven opened up to the point where we got to do different T14 plus maps, which, I mean, at this point, we're just going to be doing T16s anyways, you know what I mean? Heavy belt, is that? No, not. Lame. All so lame. And so we've got a couple of boss fights to do later on tonight. But right now I want to get these, I want to get everything that I spent on, all the scarabs. I want to get those stacked up. I want to burn through the first stack of them. I mean, we got to price check everything from this morning's run to see what we got, what we're going to get, what we can sell, what'll work for the next guy. Because we do have plans on another build already. Well, there's always been planned for a second build. We walked into this league knowing and accepting the fact. Is that an axiom? Or axiom? Check it later. Alright, I didn't pick up garbage. But we knew that we were starting this Witch Necromancer. We were getting everything squared away and getting him leveled up and toughened up so that way he could farm for us. And then we've got a Bloodline Here Kitty Kitty build. I really want to work on a different name than that. It's just... I seen somebody call themselves... I see somebody took the Tiger King, which wasn't really going to be my name, but... it was a good one. Good call. I like seeing it. But that was for an entirely different class than I want to go. So, like I've always said, if any of y'all have caught any of the morning streams or not, it's I don't know if it's an original build. I don't know if it's a new take on an old favorite. I have no idea. I don't really know, and I'm not honestly too concerned about it because I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I really hope it turns out to be fun and a good time. Too bad that. Oh, I mean, gosh, I mean that wouldn't be. I mean, this stuff wouldn't really be bad gear if you could wear it at like 35. I'm still not really that good at 35. This is gonna be bad. Rip it and rip it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Don't get popped. Nope. Yeah, I'm not. My boss damage is absolutely terrible on this guy. Where do we start at? There we go. Absolutely terrible. But also, I don't, besides, my buddy bought me a 30C chest piece that was 6-linked. And I spent maybe, I don't know, I bet I spent more on support gems than I spent on the whole rest of the guy. Support and skill gems. I'm not worried about spell crit. I'm not, I just don't think that's worth it. What? No effing way, bro. I mean, okay, what's bad here? 3 positives? Plus 31 rarity? No way. Those things were worth something at one time. I don't know if they still are or not. Yeah, so you can go in there for right now. You can go in there. You might be a leveling stick, but I'm not sure. So let's pick you up. Put you over there. Alright. Let's get down to business. Last one there, huh? Nice. Then we'll get that next rack of scarabs ready to go and popped in there. Heck yeah. Grab a drink. Try to keep all this coughing under control. It's not so bad when it's live, but for anybody watching after the fact for VOD style, I try not to do stuff like that. Alright, let's see what kind of fresh hell this is. I should have known better than to do the Merc though, especially with the way he was set up. But you never know. Gotta get that currency. Come on, air raid. Thank you. For some reason, it seems like Convocation is taking its own sweet-ass time today. I don't know about y'all. Oh, another cool... Jeez, did everything that rolled today have cooldown recovery on it? Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Boy, that felt like it took forever. There we go. Air raid right on his head. Wait, I sure don't get much bonus for multiple corpses, because... I mean, look at all of them. It's gotta be sick in there. Alright, yeah, I don't know. That looks like another 10% death to me. Alright, and not... Oh, man, everything is juiced. Look at that. That is insane. If I had a little bit more boss damage, I wouldn't be scared of those things. I mean, I can give up 10% at any time. That is easy to do. It's just, are you going to get anything out of it? You know, I wouldn't be happy, but you throw me like a, you know, drop like a 3 div essence or something. Not even sure if that's a real thing or not, but I'm just saying something that you could get a decent exchange with. I wouldn't be too scared. I wouldn't be, you know, it'd be more of like, am I worried about 10% or, you know, do I want to get a nice chunk of currency? Because this bloodline build is going to be spendy. Like the first jewel to get the build off the ground, I think, is 15 div. And then, of course, it's going to use the tiger as a specter. So last I seen, I think those things are like 35 div apiece. And then there's some new fancy specter that I think everybody's using. I think that one's like 60. I could be mistaken because, like I said, I don't really know. It's a new specter or new corpse or new monster, something like that. I haven't seen it, haven't done any information on it because it's not in my build, or at least it wasn't at the time when I took most of the information to get this guy up and running. Nice, heck yeah. Alteration. I thought those were alchemy. The shards really aren't a big deal, but while I'm still I'm not quite to the point where I'm getting 16s consecutively, so, or consistently. It would be nice. But I mean, we'll hit that point before too long. Either that or it's just my luck right now. You know, it could be tomorrow I pick up 12 16s because I probably burnt up, and no lie, probably burnt up somewhere around probably 8, maybe 10 T16s this morning because they had reflect on them. And I mean, there's ways you can get around that, but I just sell them for scraps and move on with my life. Another one will drop. I've got a nice little rack of them set up. And if nothing else, I'm sure my buddy's got a whole page full of them that he can just toss out. But I'll get stacked up on them later tonight. Well, I'm not running around for 26. Elaine. Garbage. Garbage. And that one's usable. All right. This is where we're stacking up the white ones, right? Heck yeah. Alright, take a white one, take one of those. And now let's go. Dump everything on the ground. A 52, that's probably about where we're at, to be honest with you. I think we're higher over here though, yeah, it's 71. So we'll take this freebie. We've got elemental weakness no matter what we do. They impale on hit. Awesome. And 50% less flask charges. Oh my. It's got increased variety though, so I mean, there's that. Alright. Gotta get as much experience as we can right now, because we're probably gonna lose all of it tonight when we go boss fighting. Well, we gotta get, what are they, the Void Stones or Astro Labs or whatever they call them. Gotta get those juiced up for my Atlas. That way every time we complete a map, we check one off. So that way we get a nice little drop after, I think it's like 12 maps, maybe 15, something like that. There's some number of maps that you run and then you get an extra drop at the end of it when you take the boss out. And I forgot all about doing it. And yesterday we were talking in stream and I was like, oh no, that's right, I gotta get that work done too. It's crazy, it's gonna be end of the second week on Friday and we're just out here farming, getting our Atlas build, farming up Atlas points. Made it to 95 already, 95, right? Yep, 95. Like I said, the only bummer is we don't have much for boss damage solo because our buddy made a bosser that is just absolutely insane. So, once he gets on, there we go. Get him in, I throw it up, get him in the game, and just watch the boss's life melt so fast that I can't even imagine. Be awesome. I'd love to get me some boss damage like that, but I'm not sure. And any more currency I put into this guy is going to be money that can be put to the next guy. And maybe the bloodline build will be a better bosser than this one. Maybe it won't. You know, I don't really know. That's interesting. No, we don't need portal scrolls yet. What do we got? Could there be some encased monsters, or is this the one that's just got a ton of them? Well, the two that we found, I think, has a ton at the beginning. Alright, we're good. Alright, it's completed. Alright. Completion. Not really much to brag about on that run, huh? I mean, any landing you can walk away from, though. Alright, fresh stack. Whoop, let's not just rifle them in. Let's try not to get blown up. Oh man, skeletons, temp change, minus res, 110% physical damage as lightning. Ah, and their hits always ignite, so great. Let's let it rip. I'm sure everything's gonna jump on her face. Nice. Alright, let me hit pause on that. If you need to, guys, I've got no problem. If you happen to skip ahead 5-10 seconds, like I said, I just need to check. Everything seems to be acting awful strange. I don't know. Really wish I could get Facebook working. I mean, it seems like everything else is working really well. Hey, there you go. What's going on? Looks like we have somebody on Twitch. We're doing so far so good. We just got our multi-stream software set up over the weekend, so we're doing our first test. Glad to see that glad to see Twitch is working. That's awesome. Thank you very much for commenting. I hope you weren't waiting long for my response. I'm not sure exactly what the latency is, like I said. We tested this out on Sunday for about 20 minutes. Maybe 20, maybe 30 minutes, something like that. It wasn't an ungodly long time. It was long enough to find out I need to get my stream elements adjusted, because it was saying, hey, we're gonna play some, or welcome in, let's play some Grounded 2. Like, oh, Grounded 2 is not Path of Exile, buddy. But that was my fault. I should have had it set up. Ah, she's going alright, I suppose. Till I get jumped on. Like I said, that was a bad mod. Let's get back here and show them. Alright, where's that jerk face? Get a buff up. No, I don't want that. Ooh, that guy's got a list on him. Bubble boy. Where's my bubble? Nope. Well, enough with the green stuff. Oh, I usually do kind of mornings on TikTok, and then this will be kind of the norm. This will be more of like evening, afternoon type of stuff. TikTok does not play well with the software, so I kind of do that just kind of as a morning thing. Just have a little fun. Nothing professional. This isn't a full-time occupation or anything like that. Just sharing my screen and hanging out. Do appreciate you typing though. It's nice to get some testing done. And if you like Path of Exile, then we'll be here for a while. Our plan is to run this until Valheim comes out in 1.0 on September 8th. We've got a Bloodline Ascendancy build that we're working on, trying to get stuff farmed up, mainly currency, and maybe a little bit of leveling gear to get him hurt. I don't know which character it's going to be yet, but we're going to try to summon some tigers. Be nice to have about 6-pack of tigers running around with me. Curse them. I curse you, and I curse you again. And thank you for the map. Okay, let's... Oof. Kind of got out of that all right. That was a little scary. I thought we were going to take a little bit more damage. All right. No lightning shrine, I guess. We got her pulled now, though. Those look small. Try to get some of the experience back we lost on that death. But man, when they start jumping on you, it is rough. What do we got? More than 50. We did the boss. Yeah, oh, gotta go hit that reef up. Yeah, we're live on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook right now. All platforms are running. Although Facebook is not cooperating with the software right now, so there could be 1 million people watching, there could be nobody. I'm not sure. I'm not getting anything on that side. So, if you can hear my voice and you're on Facebook watching, I really hope that you're not mad because I'm not responding to your comments because I can't see them. And as far as I know, I'm not sure if I can or not. So, we're just kind of rolling with it though. That should be the last one, I believe. That was a bad map, right? Ambusha. No ambusha today. Alright, probably better dump bags this go around. Alright. Take a drink, that way I'm not clearing my throat all the time. You must have a storm rolling in, because my allergies just kicked up out of nowhere. Alright. Put that away. Got a couple of white maps. There's a white map. Alright, we don't. Not a couple white maps. There was only one. Nice. Torch Oak Steps. I mean, if you're a totem build, that's something. Prism Weave, that's 10. I think that's an upgrade. What do we got? Prism Weave, that's 6. Just slap it over there quick. Put those away, that away. Then should probably store that. I don't think it's that great of a boot, but with it having a green on it and that 25 movement speed, that may be something for the trade market that may get our attention. 15, 10, 61. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that one for sure. No, you... I guess I should have just done it myself. Can't blame the game for screwing something up if you just do it yourself.
Hello.
And we'll pawn that off for a couple of scraps. Nice. And another day at the beach. 55. Oh, a 70, huh? Nice. 2 unique bosses. What? What's 10 more % today? I think those are 60. Oh no, we're not. We are right up to par. Heck yeah. This is going pretty good. Aside from dying like a fool all day today. Ugh. Get settled in. Have a nice day at the beach. Yeah, let's get out of that AoE. That didn't look fun at all. Curse him. Let's not curse the wall. Let's curse the... I don't know what that was. I don't know if that was a bull or if that was a minotaur or what, but it had horns and it was coming at my back. Nope. Get a little buff on them. Make sure they have better block chance. Missed him. I think that was one of those tormented souls. I had pretty good luck with those last league. I don't know if they changed anything with the new 3.29 or not. Hey, I felt that. Y'all trying to get my feet stuck to the ground. That usually doesn't treat this necro very good. Nice airdrop on that. Heck yeah. 13. No. Lucky 13 hasn't been quite so lucky to us lately. I love the way those specters just shotgun. Then let's get out of that AoE. Oh no, did you really throw that chaos? The pile is right here, and the UI is right there. I don't feel like wasting a portal, just in case bad things happen. I'm not sure how familiar y'all are with Path of Exile or not, but when you open up a map, you only have 6 portals to go in. And it doesn't matter if you die and come back in, or if you leave to, you know, drop gear, identify something, go back to town, so that way the stuff that fell on the ground will actually be close, so you can pick it up. That takes, every time you go in, it takes a portal away. So you don't want to be looting, and then all of a sudden get popped on the boss, or even before the boss, and then bam, you're done. Can't get back in. That makes this guy mad. But thankfully I haven't had that. I had my timing off on that one pretty bad. The whole air raid did not do well. Alright, I guess it might as well be boss time. I'm gonna head that direction. Get a buff up. Yep. In the arena, buddy. In the arena. Thank you. Oh, that's right. There's 2 of them. And we have less recovery, so let's be smart here. Is that corpse usable? Heck yeah, it is. And yours is usable. Well, I guess I get it. We've got 2 usable 16s, so we can't be too greedy and think that we deserve one every single time we beat a boss or a unique boss, or sorry, a unique monster or something. I think our crew is above T12s at this point, man. You guys could just hang on to the maps, and whenever you decide I deserve a T16 that doesn't have reflect, or maybe wouldn't roll reflect, I'd appreciate it. I would. Alright, let me get that off your guys' screen. Sorry about that. Oh, we got that down there. Gotta hit the reefs up. Oh, cursed treasure, my bad. No. I said no. Yeah, come on in, Skellies. We got time for you too. 23, that's low. What do we get? Ooh, everything's coming up sandy seabeds today. Nope, nobody wants your garbage. Bye. Pick up anything else? Garbage. I'm still not real happy I like the changes. Right, Jeweler's Orbs and Orbs of Fusing have just been like early game gold for me for I don't even know how long. And now they've basically just rendered them useless. It's too bad. The Highwayman, huh? Oh, I mean, that's not bad. What's that, 29? Increased rarity? Leached his life? Ayaz? Steal on hit? I mean, I don't think that's worth anything, but you never know, it might be. Nobody wants that. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oops, sorry about that. Don't mean to make y'all listen to me just hammer on the mute button, but for some reason I am having a heck of an allergy flare up today. Oh, we need to slap you over here. And I'd rather have y'all hear me hit the mute button aggressively than just be snotting over the microphone in your ear. So, like I said, sorry about having you listen to me hitting the mute button. It might not make noise too either. I don't really know. I usually don't listen to the other side. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not dumb here. I think over the weekend, I think I blasted over a map. Poison on hit. Oh, and well, it's only one boss that's possessed. 44 cast speed, 36 attack speed, movement speed, damage. Oof. Rip it and rip it, right? Don't be scared. I'm gonna grab a drink though, real quick. Alright. Try to keep those flare-ups as low as possible. No! Man! Get out of here with that shit! Let's go. Can you guys do it again? Maybe you can. I don't care about your stupid gem level ups. I think that's... I cannot put my finger on it, but for some reason, every time it's like it's trying to... Oh wait, do you want to use the skill, or do you want to wipe out the notification that your support gem's leveled up? Like, I'd rather survive. I would. I ain't proud. I'll keep my 10% where it's supposed to be. With the jumping. Thank you. Good work with the shotgun effect. Incursion scarabs, huh? Crazy. Yo, I have a movement skill. I'd like to use it. This whole jumping stuff's getting a little ridiculous. Okay, let's go. Let's shotgun. You guys want to jump? We'll jump too. I got cooldown on this or something? Doesn't seem that way, but oh, it feels like my convocation has been slow. Like I took off a support gem or something. That... I don't think that's it. I'm looking for a specific dagger to help me out with my next build. I mean, I 100% probably I'm going to end up buying one because I'm going to need certain stats that are in the T1 range. I mean, I would assume. I have not got that in depth on anything yet because I don't have the currency to build, but I am excited to start. And that build really doesn't start to take off or be able to wear some of the endgame uniques until around level 50, so may just have to hop on, have a little bit of fun next couple of days leveling up a guy, and then once it gets to around, I think 52 or 55, we can start building them up. And so I may just buy some leveling gear, and we might just have to go on a little campaign expedition. See how many times I can get walloped in Act 1 or something like that. I think the last time, I rolled straight off the beach and Hillock just one-tapped me like it was nothing. I can't remember if that was League launch or if that was the duelist that I made last time around with the Here Kitty Kitty build. That thing was amazing. I hope it's even better with the new character. Because I just don't think... I just don't think the duelist made it shine. So... I'm going to try kind of the same concept with my version. Well, not my version. The just mess of reference material that I have combined together for the way I like to run my summoner. And I'm going to put that into motion with a new character, a different ascendancy. These guys are pretty badass as they are, in my opinion. And the only thing you get is a little bit more minion damage for being a witch. Between the witch and the ascendancy, a little bit more damage and a little bit of allies damage in radius around me. I think it's 30% damage bonus plus whatever else is around. Gotta open this part up, that way we can rip it. Oh, or is this gonna affect the boss? Could be interesting. Ooh, we'll take a lesser. They're not worth a whole hell of a lot, but once you get them stacked up, you can get some currency out of it. Massive shrine. Oh, a T7. I better leave that where I'm at. I'm having a hard enough time with T16s. Couldn't imagine the embarrassment getting blowed up in a T7. Oh man, only 10%. Come on, y'all can do better than that. Coral Reef. Not sure if those. I'm not sure which ones are the spendy ones and which ones aren't. So let's pop in here. All right, the boss isn't affected by that, but he is a jerk. A 13. Come on, let me guess. And a white 16. No, all right. Hey. Oh, I think that was one of ours. Was it? Yeah, buddy. That's why I have these scarabs are the ones that I use in my maps, so I always have them on me. That way, if I pick them up, they just automatically stack, and a bit more money that I don't have to spend on just daily stuff like scarabs and maps. Bye. Oof. Later, yellow guy. What do we? Oh, 15 left. Yeah, I don't think so. I did get everything, right? Run over here quick. Don't be mean. All right, that's good enough. If I missed something, I missed it. I'm pretty sure I got everything I needed. The only thing would be if something dropped funny. See, like that. The opposite of needing it. Oh. Damn, that ain't a bad one. I may hang on to that. Keep 16. Hey, I don't see any reflect on that one. Wow. 109% extra physical damage as cold. 91% extra physical damage as lightning. Yeah, 60% less recovery rate of life and energy shield. Well, that's going to be somebody else's map. Gah. Well, that snuck in there. Really? That's it? Come on. White Wind. What's the stat range on that? Oh. Oh. I don't think that's worth a thing, but we'll slap it. I think I have a couple other ones that I don't have room for in there. And in there. And we'll put these away. Slap that in there. Doing a good job of getting them to stack up, though. Definitely doing a good job. Another 15. We'll throw a 13. Oh wait, that's a white one. Okay, we're out of room there, sir. We are out of room. Probably rock that one, though. That looks like a good one to use. Running out of room on the old unique A's. We have to do a price check here pretty soon. Oh, what do we got? We got a 78, and we have a 74. Oh, yeah. Another one. That's scary. What do we got? 70, another 74. My bad. 77. There we go. Now we rip it. Maybe. Felt like that took a while to pop up. Give me just 1 second. Sorry about that. The CFO was reaching out, making sure that I'm doing my job and making my money. He needs stuff to sell. Oh, comrade. We need stuff to sell. That way we can all make the money. Let me do a real quick check. 330 is the first character to 4,800. Whoa. We're getting passing people now. Either that or the other Delver went to bed. I can't remember that gamer's character name. But we've been watching them, I think, the past 2 days. Delving from, I think, 3,700 down to like 45 or something like that. You guys want to roll? Let's roll. Trying to explain what popped up on your game, but if y'all want to be rude and try to cut me short, we can teach you some manners. Ugh. Almost thinking about turning those off on the on the loot filter. Keep like portal scrolls and alchemies end up. But the other ones, that small stuff, is just not worth it anymore. Which is a bummer. Like I said, Orbs of Fusing and Jeweler's Orbs have been like my early game go-to since they started with the asynchronized trade system and currency exchange. Well, mainly, it all kind of came out at the same time, but the currency exchange is just, it's so amazing. I mean, the sales tabs are great too. Especially now that you don't have to go meet with people. Okay, with the wheels. Okay, with the wheels. That looks like a lion, bro. What? I bet that's gotta be the hottest mess of garbage ever seen. Because it looks cool. So it's gotta be worth nothing. And useless. Because it seems like the best stuff in the game, just, it looks terrible. It doesn't really piece onto the right gear. Whoa. Yeah, that's kind of large and in charge. Let's go, folks. He's possessed. Give me something good. Or, I guess, not. Bunch of not useful stuff. That's alright, we'll check it out. Somebody may want it. Come on, air raid. Drop it like it's hot. There we go, it's something. Bring the crew out. That freezing shrine. Alright, with the explodey and the fire. Or how about that chain melt? Nothing. Alright. Been trying to find a unique belt that I swear I used to level last league, but for the life of me, I cannot remember the name of it. I cannot remember the stats, why I used it. The Path of Exile 2 has just turned my brain around. I also haven't spent a whole lot of time looking. But you'd think the way that I held on to it, and I think I leveled 2, maybe 3 characters with the same build. You'd think I'd remember what it was. Ah! I don't know how the hell I dodged that entire line of people jumping straight for my face, but I did. No, nobody wants that. Alright, I think I got everything out of that run. Let's ID first.
Greetings.
Hello. Thank you. Appreciate the IDing for me. Let's see, what is that? Energy shield, mana, regeneration rate, reduced reservation efficiency. Ooh, 1% armor. Oh, why? But I guess that it technically the more mana you had, the more you would reserve, even though it's only a percentage. I mean, dang. So, that's a hell of a armor jump. That's not bad, but at level 20, you need more than one res, buddy. More than 12 attributes. I mean, thanks, I appreciate that. Herald of Thunder. Lame. I mean, it would probably be really good if you were a Herald of Thunder build. Alas, I am not. Nor plan to be. Alright, we might as well shove that in there. Price check unique. We are getting to the point where it's going to be hard to save everything. We're going to have to do a massive drop-off tonight. Hopefully some of it's worth something, though. Be nice to get a little bit more currency built up. Alright. Alright, y'all, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take a, if you're watching this after the fact, go ahead, skip ahead a little bit. But give me just 1 second. I'm gonna try to mess with a little bit of Facebook settings that I just got messaged about, and see if maybe I can't get Facebook up and working on the multi-stream software. So just give me a quick minute and I'll be right back. Alright. Once again, y'all, sorry very much. I do not mean to keep wasting y'all's time. Do a little moving around that way if anybody's watching on afterwards on demand. They know when the dying is about to happen. Or maybe we'll drop something good. I'd love to see a div drop out. I mean, we haven't seen a raw divine in a while. We just don't have luck on our... I mean, we've been... Currency-wise, currency drop-wise, our farm is really paying off and our characters are really built well this go-around, so not trying to act ungrateful. Just usually I don't know, I just feel like we're used to a little bit more divine orb drop rate, I guess. Maybe they changed something. You know, like maybe something in the Atlas tree has changed that we didn't pay attention to. That might take down our currency drop a little, or maybe not up it as much as we're used to. Because I do know they changed a couple of I think they changed a couple of the nodes around this time. Either that or they changed it last time and I didn't pay attention. But I'm pretty sure with the duelist, I think we did rather well on our Atlas. We had a lot of stuff opened up. Okay, I can feel you trying to stick my feet to the ground. I don't like that. I believe I've stated that fact a couple of times. Hell, people in chat are probably sick of hearing me say it. But this game, it likes to hold your feet to the floor. Likes to put fire on the ground everywhere too, but... Okay, yeah, thank you. Alright, jerks. Okay, how about that big pile right there? That was kind of more my style. A Regal. Alright, I mean, I'll take that too, I guess. But the way y'all are jumping on me, I'll take those. I'll take that freezing shrine. Alright, what do we got? A 3. We should be able to handle that just fine. Alright, what have we here? Let's not get too far. Alright, Bubble Boy. Where's my bubble? Okay, I'll just stand there and die. I would have rather got the teleport, but where are we at? Hour 23? Alright. I'll check that. I don't think I was out of charges, buddy. So you know. I mean, I just went from the door all the way to there, and I still had charges, so... Not trying to get nitpicky, just saying. Weird. Like he couldn't do it again. Never know though. Like I said, I might have been out of charges. I'm not saying I wasn't, but I don't think I was. But that's all right. We got 95 yesterday. I'm not in a big hurry. 96 is going to be a pain in the ass. Today was about the Atlas, and you've done a good job. We've gotten the boss fights opened up that we need. Only thing I have to do is 8 maps in different locations, besides the 2 that I've already collected. So that way I think it might be either the last or the second to the last Maven fight that we have. Alright, let's get my feet off the ground, bro. Okay, that was a little ridiculous. Strap boots and a 14. Alright, I'll grab a 14. Maybe everybody else needs it. What do we got? 23 monsters to go. That's shitty. Well, I ain't got nothing to lose. Let's go. I've already lost all the experience, I think 3 times today. But we've barely gotten up. We've barely gotten up to 12%. So. And that would have been about, I don't know, what would that have been? Let's just round it to 10. If we had 10 deaths, which is high, but I don't think it's wrong. I don't think it's far off. I think it's closer to 10 than it is 5. So with that, that would have been about 1100 C for the ameliorations. Save the experience. So I'm sticking with the fact that I think I made the right decision by just not caring about it right now. Full energy shield, 20% movement speed, No, I like my other boots instead. Thanks for the offer. Wow, requires level 55 to have 8% lightning resistance, 10% fire resistance. Oof. Oof. What do we got? Ain't elusive. And phasing. Eh. Man, I mean, a usable unique, guys. I mean, that'd be cool. You don't have to. You can keep giving me the regular ones, whatever. But, just saying. 14 for the crew. Slap that up. And try putting it away. Got a lot of those things. Holy crap. Gonna be sorting for days. For days. Heck, we'll throw that in there. I'll go for the crew later too. Just make sure. White one, white one, white one, white one. Yep. And that's a white one. That's a white one. 14s, 15s, then that crazy 13. There's a white 13 for the team. Alright, we're good. We are good. Go ahead, check to make sure I wasn't screwing anything up. Heck yeah. Let's rip that one. Grab a nice little drink. Oh, it's getting low. Alright. I'm trying not to get taken out with an ice cube here, sir. Alright. That was delicious. Like I said, trying to keep from coughing and crouping and snotting all over the microphone and in your guys' ear, so. Ooh. Not sure what that's got to offer. But I was thinking Whirling Blades might not be... Oh, no, wait a minute. No, that's the movement. Oh. That's a bummer. I was thinking like Blade Vortex, a type of whirlwind to go and AoE around me. I was thinking that might be kind of crazy. Got Blade Vortex whipping around my guy in AoE. Convocation spouting off, keeping all of my minions nice and tight in formation. Especially leveling, during leveling I'll probably be either fire, poison, or lightning. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to go absolution. So that'll be lightning damage. And I was thinking maybe do like Blade Vortex. That would, anybody in an area, you know, in radius of me, they'd automatically start losing their life because of, well, because of the poison damage. And then once they start jumping, getting in close, jumping on us, however it turns out, then we'd have the minions doing damage, of course, but they've already got, you know, the damage is already going past their energy shield. Let's go. Air raid. Heck yeah. Nice drop. Let's do it again. Oh, we didn't need to do it again. No. There we go. Sorry about that. We get switched back over. I don't understand how... I mean, I understand the bots and everything like that. I 100% get that. I don't understand why they're here. I mean, you'd think the bots would see that the account has like 9 subscribers. Like, maybe now isn't the time to be botting in this guy. Maybe we should go find somebody else that's got, I don't know, some crazy number like 13 or 12. Oh, my bad. I thought I snagged that along the way. It lit up like I could grab it. Not get too close. He can one-shot you. I don't know about a Beyond Scarab, huh? That's interesting. Up to 8? That's almost half a stack of those. Heck yeah. Not sure what that Necromancer silk is. Have to check that out. Jeez, okay, with all of the mercury balls. What is up with that? Give me that massive shrine and let's go. A white 16, we can roll that up. Probably have reflect on it and we'll just end up throwing it away. No, with the green stuff. With the green stuff, with the mercury balls, all of it. I'm good. Nobody wants your smuggler's cash. Or if you want to be fancy, cachet. Good work on the raid. Let's go hit another one. Shotgun effect. No. No. Somebody do something about the frogs. That jumpy stuff would get ridiculous. Oh, get away from me with that. That looks like purple waves of nonsense. Alright. Come on. I don't think I'm worried about being frosty. If I'm not mistaken, that's a frosty one. We'll take a look at it back in town though. Map's complete. We're just doing weird stuff. I think we have everything. Ooh. Ancient Orb. Last I knew, those were somewhere around 6 to 10 C a piece. Like I said, not life-changing currency or anything like that, but it's enough to keep pocket change building up so that way you can buy your scarabs. Always need the currency, especially if you're trying to level. Get your ameliorations. That way you don't lose experience when you die. Well, you still lose 2.5% versus 10. So that's 75% of the death penalty that stopped. So it's kind of your decision if you want to spend currency on that and keep your 7.5%. The only problem is it only counts once per map. So if you die in a map, instead of losing all 10% of your experience, you only lose 2.5. But if you go back in there and die a second time, you'll get that full 10% penalty. So you'll be at 12.5% on 2 deaths. Yeah, let's ID first. Getting out of rotation here.
Greetings.
Helena. Nope. I said ID first. Thank you. Too bad that's got no lightning on it. That'd be a heck of a leveling ring if you had a lore. You'd have to put lightning on the other hand. I might hang on to that for myself. Blood Bond. I mean, it's alright. We're good. Okay, that's not too bad. Oxy power charges. I'm good on that. That's cute though. That is cute. Rarity. Hold. No, we're good on that. Frost breath. Yeah, there it is. That would be cool if I was going that direction, but alas, I am not. Alright, start with these. That can go there. That can stay here. Heck yeah, I can. And then this needs to go over. Yeah. So that way I know what to do with it. You gone. Hey, pick up the ring, bro. Look like I'm doing this for my health? Come on now. We'll take the 3-peater. Well, that was a lag. It didn't take it the first time, so I put it on the second page. Either that or I just slammed it over without paying attention. Who knows? Could be a little of each, I guess. Alright, where are we at? 14 on the scarabs? Heck yeah. Need to get that 4 slot opened up. Is it telling me what I do? There we go. Oh, okay. I think that'll be the next one. So once maybe tomorrow I'll have to work on, I'll try to get my list of what maps I want to beat. And then we'll get them knocked out. Alright, so we gotta defeat the boss of a nightmare map. And I've gotta do my Maven. Alright, and then I'll have all 5 slots opened up. Oof, that could be crazy, y'all. Sorry about that. Alright. Let's get this show on the road before I run out of my drink. Oh man. That keeps tasting better and better and better. No. I see the ranged. We don't like it. Now, why is it all those guys get Soul Eater, but my whole 50% chance doesn't seem to get it very well? A heavy belt. Nope, that doesn't look right either. I don't think a heavy belt is the one. A meat grinder. That doesn't seem like it was worth the effort. Oh man. Come on. You can do it. Air raid. No. With the fireball, bro. Get out of here with that fireball. Not sure what all that was. Diamond ring. It just doesn't shine for me anymore. What? Really, dude? Okay, so where's the one guy that ran away? With the stupid green balls already. Man, these sandy seabeds had better sell, because I don't mind it when they all come at me. It's when you have one of the enemies hit the ground, and then it just goes running away. Like, alright, I understand that, but why do those go running away forever and a day, and then everything else is like tethered to the interaction? How about that guy? Can we air raid him? Thank you. Alright, not picking up garbage. No, I'm not picking up garbage. I don't even have a skill on the pickup button. And I still pick up garbage. Mainly because for some reason it feels like they want to put garbage all the way around everything. Like, oh, is that the mechanic that you spec'd into your Atlas and bought scarabs for? Here, let me drop a shitty chest and a pair of boots and some other garbage on the ground so that way you hit that instead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, oh no. Okay, echoing. I don't really like that for a movement. Can somebody hit him? Thank you. Duplicating. We'll take a C on that. Hey, that's not bad. Are we good? Just never a fan when it's a whole bunch of crap is popping up on the screen, because it just seems like everything goes to hell. Whoop, let me get that overlay out of y'all's way. What? Oh, and do we still have that echoing on? Alright, I think we're done echoing now. Thank you. And it could have been a 16. Just saying. I'd like to get, you know, add bit more. Oh. That, oh, that's that dumb stuff. I like to get a little bit more maps. I mean, maps are dropping. They're just not rated high enough as a tier. And it's not like on their other game where you could just put 3 of them in the recombinator and hit the button, and three T1s become a T2. You know, I'd be picking them up constantly if that was the case. Is that the map? Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Wham. Right, let me check. Everything is looking good. Numbers seem to be looking fine, I guess. Yeah, alright, cool. Just had to check everything out quick, make sure that everything was going fine. Siege Breaker on Caustic Ground on Death. I mean, that would be really nice off the jump, but having to be a 44 to wear it? Not really about that. What's that? 21 out of 30. 17 out. Yep, no, sorry. I don't think anybody would want just a generic version of that. I think they'd be trying to get a few more stats on. But hey, what would I know? It's not for my build. Alright, good stack. Good stack. Alright, none of those are usable. Those can all be donated as far as I'm concerned. Alright. I did just check 16, 16, those are all the white ones. I didn't accidentally stick one I wasn't supposed to, right? No. Nope. Alright, cool. For some reason I get to the stash and I just start slamming stuff. Like, here you go, pew 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 pew. Oh wait, where'd that go? Thought I had have a stack of alchemies or a stack of portals in with my maps. Like, oh, I guess I got a little button clicky. A little button clicky. But that's not bad. We filled up that chest this morning. And we ran probably 2, maybe 3 hours earlier on TikTok. And then we've honestly, in my opinion, kind of been smashing maps out. We really haven't got the sustain on T16s that we had this morning though. I mean, we were probably picking up 2 or 3 maps every 5. So I hardly got into the box. I think we still had, I think there was still 2 columns in the map box when we started. And that's all that I had. I had the full map box, and I think I had 1 extra, so 16 maps this morning. And we ran like crazy. Well, I guess I shouldn't say ran like crazy. I think we're running just a little bit. I'm probably moving just a tad bit faster. That's probably what it is. Not so much just the fact that, like, waking up in the morning, that wasn't really so much. It was more the first couple of games, getting your fingers back into the controller, getting your timing down. But I mean, also, what are you going to do? Get first couple of games in the morning, get comfy on some little T1 map, and then get overconfident, walk into a T16 and just get obliterated. Yeah, not really my style. But like I said, today I knew I was going to get exploded. It was already in the plans, and got a couple of marks that I need to check because I myself want to know if it was something with my character or if it was something that like input lag or something on their side. Not that it's going to save me anything or it's not going to give me any experience back, but just for myself, I'd like to know if was that because you suck, or no, you know. Or like most of the times I go and I check on the footage afterwards. No, you had all the charges. It definitely seen you press the button. It just didn't do it. Or sometimes it's like, no, you were frozen. You were stunned. That's why you got popped. What do we got? 4 slaughter. That could be interesting. Let's drop them. That's a hefty little battle there. Sure, now that we don't have the blue pack plus 40% pack size, now they want to throw all of them at us. Give me that lightning shrine. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh. Let's go. Take the buff into the boss. Ooh, almost got walloped on that one. I don't know if that would have been enough to take all my life away, but I knew that he was trying about 6 shot at a time, so I don't think he'd have to be that lucky. One thing, that's one giggle I always get out of the original Hellboy movie is when he's explaining about the Peacemaker that, you know, he's not a really good shot, but the Peacemaker uses really big bullets. And I always got a giggle out of that. Alright, impenetrable shrine. Sure it is. Alright, map's complete. Let me get that overlay off. I think we're just about cleared out, right? 43. Did I miss anything important? Yeah, I guess I did. Nice drop, thank you. Look at that, 330, 4850 Delvin. Good night, Irene. Good for them. I hope they're not losing their marbles. I never got into the delving. Not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or if it's just the way it is, but just never got into it. I always thought that carrying the cart thing was just infuriating. But like I said, that's probably more of a me thing than it is anything else.
Hello.
And who knows, they could have made a million changes to it too, for all I know. What do we got? A 52? Heck yeah. Alright. See if we can fill the old columns. Yeah, stack them, baby. Okay. Okay. We'll burn that up. That's insane. The whole stash is full. Now that's how you hoard. That's how you hoard properly, right there. Variety. 20% increase rare monsters. Oh boy. 60% less recovery rate of life and energy shield. Well, if that don't get us popped, nothing will. I'm not sure if it can be higher than 60%. Good work, SquarePants. To the void. I'll drink to that. Good work. Going out number one. Nope, nope. No, I didn't. How about in the portal? Thank you. Appreciate you. Oh, right into a tree. Just George of the jungle, that one. Where we at? Heck yeah. Heck yeah, alright. Dreaming. Oh. Bro, where were all of y'all at? I had the telly, I had the curse, and y'all just were like, nah, man. Let him get whacked in the back. It'll teach him to appreciate us more. Okay, none of those corpses count? How about those? Thank you. T13 map. Oh, buddy. You guys being so kind. I mean, it's unreal. So kind. I don't think I got a 16 to keep up. Ah, okay, enough with the lightning to the back, bro. Sure would be nice if I had, you know, like, let's say a companion, maybe even so much as say as a minion that would throw out a bubble that would protect me once in a while. That would be crazy. Only problem is I'm not sure if that was his bubble or the other bubble. Or a bubble for me or a bubble against me. I guess I should say it that way. What was that? A blessed orb? Ah, we'll stack them up. Why not? Oh wait, I do need an unset ring. At least I'm pretty sure I need an unset ring. But I would really like to have my stats. I really like to have my stats, and I'd like to have my resistances squared away. And that way, if I really do run an Animate Guardian, I could rock the Hungry Loop with him. Whoa. I didn't miss you. I just didn't see you there. There you go. Thank you for the air raid. Come on in. Come closer. Come closer. Grab it. This is a nice little open spot here. Let's take a buff. Take a jog. Excuse me. You guys are getting a little bit close for my comfort there. Oh, let's rip it. Alright. With the purple teardrops. I mean, I really like the color, but I do not like the effects on my health bar. Really don't like the effects on my experience bar, but you know, as long as I can keep the health bar all right, the experience bar will follow. Oh, this is a nice beach. I like this layout. Leave it wide open, baby. Wide open. Get a nice little buff going. I curse you. And you. Are we gonna air raid? There we go, thank you. 27 at Dex. That could be helpful later on. Grab that chart. Don't know about that ring. 14, might as well try it. A steelhead, I don't think that's anything for me. Oh, I had a freezing shrine right there the whole time. A diamond shrine. Impenetrable shrine. Where you going, little mouse? Or whatever that thing was. Stay away from my health, bro. Why, what? We even used health pots. That was kind of cheap. All the 0 monsters, huh? Good work, Triple G. Oh well, we got credit for it. That's what matters. Oh, what do we got? Let's do the Idean.
Greetings.
Must be common loot drops. What's that? 2 to level of socketed. Strength, dex, no. No. You're done. Fire and cold, fire, cold. Come on, you got... I mean, I like the dex, don't worry. Is that 2 of them? No, they just look the same. Alright. Alright, let's see what stacks here. Start with that. A little currency, goodbye. That can go. And those don't fit, right? Those don't fit. About here. Do they fit? Nope. Alright. Cool. You will have that. That's a bummer. Gold. Multiplier with elemental. Eh. Lame.
Greetings.
Lame. Lame. Fire and cold, no good. More. And that would be great, but it's just, it's too low roll, 2 to the level of socketed skills are great. But everything else is just junk on it. Too bad. And then that one, all socketed gems have elemental equilibrium. Yeah, I don't know. Hell, we'll give it a chance. Might as well give it a chance. Never know if you don't give it a chance. Heck yeah. Alright, well, I mean, look at that. That's a good day. We've got all of that stuff to sort through. We've got more maps to roll. We've got more maps to donate to everyone. Jennifer Austin, like to thank you for hanging out if you're still there over on Twitch. Like to thank you for commenting, checking it out, everything like that. If you guys are interested or anybody afterwards, usually towards the morning times during the week, we are on TikTok live every morning, and then hopefully we'll be multi-streaming this in the afternoon to evening times during the week and maybe weekends. So it was a great test. I appreciate everybody stopping in, saying something, saying hi. Appreciate everything. Thank you very much, and I hope you all have